To dear Limpopo, it is very unfortunate that things had to end it this way. However, we were not expecting what happened between us. As we celebrated your birthday, 2006, we had hope and believed in you, and we shared so much fun together. I won't forget that morning when you had an itchy and you picked up a piece of log and scratched yourself with it. That was so fun of you. You will remain part of us to the end of time. You'll be missed forever.
Hello, everyone. I'm one of the elephant carrier at head. I'm sending this message. We are heartbroken by Limpopo's loss, but we find hope in knowing that you are now at peace and free from pain. We believe that your spirit will live on the hearts of everyone who loved you and the one that's always looking after you and foster you and also looking after you. Will never forget you, will miss you at head, and all the elephant family, they also miss you. Thank you, guys.
Hi, life with the Limpopo at the head is a baby elephant that was born in the head. The mother is Tokwe. So Limpopo is the baby elephant that was got this kind of, like I can say, she was very, very clever elephant in the head. And also she had a lot that mostly she used it mostly to do it alone, not to copy from others. Like was taking more more work for her as like a my track. I don't know either she was just taking a copy from the mother as because the mother is the my track, and then she used it to do things alone. Actually, she used it to do things alone, and then she used it to do things in a different way. And then most of all those things that she would be usually to do, you've been expecting to happen to be done by an elephant that is old and an elephant that's got an experience to live with the others in the head. But on her age, since from the age of I can say age around from 6-7 years, Limpopo was already showing that it's a very, very clever female elephant in the head. The time that Baben was introduced in the head, we can see Limpopo is the female that was first to be so close, and she was first to be so adapt the baby to be so comfortable. Yeah, on the Limpopo, she's also a female elephant that was very young in the age, but so intelligent. By saying so, that was intelligence. She knew all the carers, their voicemail. Their sense of smell, and their voices also. So there's a time that he used it to stand close to the carers where they are, and then I think that was the time she was observing all of us to see who is that one, and then how he speak, and then how his voice, and then the smell, all kind of that. And then we found out if she's got interest to go on one or two guys that are over there, she will use it to know that the person that I'm going there is so and so. This is where I saw that this elephant is very, very intelligent. He know all of us. He know each and every of us. So it was a lot. And then it comes to maybe our elephant, they joined the wild elephant out there, they are feeding in the bush. She was so brave. She was so brave. I remember the time that the wild elephant came. These others, they were like not interested to go to smell that wild elephant, but Limpopo went straight and smelling that young wild elephant, smelling around. And then that young elephant was, the wild elephant was not even worried also, but Limpopo was like, who are you smelling, and do that, kind of that. And then after that, she started to make some rumble of calling others to come to say greeting to the new coming friend in the head. When these others comes with the kind of noise, trumpeting, Limpopo should be already done all that smelling. She was very, very brave. Is the baby elephant that grew up with us. Was born with us, raised with us, and then some of things it happened and unexpected. Of course, it happened, but we were on my side observing that I was looking up on Limpopo. I was very much confident that Limpopo is the one who's going to take the lead from the mother, because the way she was doing things. One of the best I can take also from Limpopo was one of the three that they were so best to swim. She loved water a lot. She used to do some nice swimming with this Tokwe and also with the young babies like Pisa and Tenisa and Kanyisa. So she was the best swimmer, to be honest on her. That one was very, very good. So and also when in the water, she used it to do some kind of funny, like playing bubbles and stuff like that. So yeah, she was very good. She loved water a lot. And then if she's in the water, in one thing also that was she's good when they are swimming there with the young ones, like with the Kanyisa close by. She was making sure that she's not going to sleep over Kanyisa. She's not going to do any disturb on the young ones. So she used to play very, very nice and safely to others. So yeah, this is almost about with the Limpopo in the head. So fortunately, the life ends so quickly on here. So it's the female that mostly we expected to see exactly either all that she was showing it, and then she was going to take the leadership of being a matriarch.
A tribute to Limpopo. Limpopo was named after the mighty Limpopo River, which forms part of the border between South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. Now, all the elephants that came from Zimbabwe were named after rivers in the regions where they were found originally. And as the first baby born to our herd in 2006, it felt only fitting to continue this tradition. So Tokwe's firstborn was named after the Limpopo River in the province where we are situated. Now, the name itself rooted in African languages and refers to a river, but more poetically, it means strong, gushing waterfall. Now known for its rapids and dramatic drop in elevation as it enters Mozambique, the Limpopo River evokes strength, movement, and untamed beauty, qualities that would come to define the elephant who bore its name. Now, from the moment she arrived, Limpopo was adored. A beautiful baby girl, she captured hearts instantly. Paul Coetzee, who was the manager of the elephants at that time, was so proud of her that it felt as though she were his own granddaughter. Limpopo spent her early days nestled in the panna grass with her mother Tokwe, where food was abundant and she didn't need to walk miles with the herd. And as she grew, she began joining Tokwe during the feeding times. And I remember moments when little Limpopo would lie down beside us while my daughter, Lenta, just 2 years old then, stood nearby and nearly the same height. So I asked my son Zander the other night to share how he perceived Limpopo, and his words were simple yet profound. He always believed Limpopo was the most intelligent elephant in the herd, and like her mother Tokwe, she was vigilant, protective, and perceptive, always aware of her surroundings and quick to respond. To Zander, Limpopo wasn't just smart, she was deeply intuitive. She had a quiet strength and a sharp mind that made her stand out, even among giants. His admiration for her reminds us that intelligence isn't just knowing, it's about noticing, caring, and acting with purpose. Limpopo loved to swim. She never missed a chance to dive into the waterhole, rolling around with her bum in the air, making waves, and leading the charge with joyful abandon. Now, she had a quirky habit of smelling the top of your head, and with surprising precision would sometimes pull out just 2 hairs, a gentle reminder of her playful spirit but remarkable sensitivity. She was an elephant of unmistakable presence, vibrant, determined, and always ready to step forward. Her energy filled every space she entered, and her eagerness to connect with others was undeniable. Limpopo had a deep desire to belong, to contribute, to be seen, and she persuaded that with a bold sincerity that was uniquely hers. She was seen as an elephant cow to follow in Tokwe's footsteps, showing signs of becoming a future matriarch. Observant and strong-willed, she stayed close to her mother and shared a special bond with her younger sister Pisa, despite their contrasting personalities. Limpopo was confident, bold, and unrestrained. Much like the river she was named after. Her proactive nature meant she was rarely on the sidelines. If there was a moment to join or a connection to make, Limpopo was there, often before anyone else had noticed the opportunity. Her enthusiasm was her compass, guiding her towards elephants, people, and places where she felt she could make a difference. So when Kanisa arrived, Limpopo was determined to be close to her. She tried everything to convince the young calf to suckle from her and accept her affection, and her efforts were heartfelt, though perhaps a little too intense for Kanisa, who would often shy away. So we did our best to support Limpopo through her frustration and recognizing that while her instincts were strong, she lacked some of the emotional nuance needed to care for a baby. Her confidence could be both admirable and assertive, sometimes bordering on insistent. She had a knack for identifying openings in relationships, in group dynamics, and wasn't shy about stepping into them. While her intentions were rooted in a desire to be helpful and involved, her timing and methods occasionally caught others off guard. Yet beneath it all was a genuine longing to be loved, to be valued, and to be part of something bigger. In that pursuit, Limpopo taught us something profound, that connection, even when imperfect, is always meaningful. She reminded us that the heart, in all its complexity, is always reaching out. Her legacy is one of boldness, of effort, of showing up again and again with her whole self. And for that, we remember her with affection, with respect, and with gratitude. In the memory, Herd is establishing a laboratory dedicated to monitoring elephant stress levels through regular fecal analysis. So by combining these results with behavioral observations, we hope to better understand the emotional well-being of our herd and, as far as possible, prevent situations that could compromise the safety of both elephants and carers. This initiative the laboratory of In Memory of Limpopo will be a daily reminder of the lives we lost in a single week. It is a call to learn and to grow and to honor Limpopo not only through remembrance, but through meaningful change.